Hello there everyone and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Mania Legends. So today we do have a new dragon to hatch, and it is the Dainty Dragon. Just look at this cute little egg. It has a little flower and like a wig on it. That is so adorable. But yeah, we did get given the Dainty Dragon by Timia from Gameloft, so again, thank you very much for the help. And I do really like the design of this little girl. She's so cute. But anyway, don't be fooled by the good manners of the Dainty Dragon into thinking it's some gentle flower. The Vikings learned their lesson the hard way when they underestimated it in battle and had their whiskers plucked like petals. Wow, that's actually kind of terrifying. Sounds like she's gonna destroy everything. A little dooba. But again, it's just such an adorable little dragon, and again, I love blue. Like, aqua/turquoise is my favorite color. So this dragon has like the perfect body for that, and it has the cute little patterns and everything, but I do actually prefer the Dainty in the adult form anyway. So we've got the little baby here, and then if we level it up to level 4, then we can see her in all of her wonderful glory. She even has long eyelashes as well. But yeah, you can't get the Dainty Dragon at the moment. Maybe she'll become available again as a Dragon of the Week at some point, because she was available not too long ago, but I wasn't lucky enough to get her. But yeah, there we go. We got this dragon, and it has this sweet looking body type. The body type that Gameloft called, what was it, chicken? It's a very strange name for it. But there we go. She's gonna stay here in a lighter habitat along with the present dragon, so they can have a little bit of a, like a, I don't even know, just a little meet up in their sweet looking habitat. But if you didn't know as well, the Lunar is the current Dragon of the Week, and so we got like another 7 days to breed this guy, and the combination is the Witch plus Dust Dragons, and obviously they're pretty easy to get a hold of for people of most levels at least, unless you don't have Void and Energy unlocked. But apart from that, he's a little bit of a pain, shares the same breeding time as the Storm Dragon and all that jazz. I have done my video on how to breed him, but just letting you know in case you hadn't noticed yet. And the Lantern is only available for another 2 days, just under, and so we will probably be getting the Love Dragon, since they did post this thing in the news section about prepare to celebrate love in Dragonlandia in February. So we do have a lot of stuff coming up, and if you don't have the Love Dragon yet, and it does become the Dragon of the Month, well, there you go. And I'm recording this straight after my other video, but at the moment I'm on tier 8 and we have another 6 days just under left to go. So I think we have a good shot at getting the Jiang Dragon on it. Like, honestly, it should only take us 3 days to finish off tier 10, and like 3 days max is what I'm saying, because you can do it in like, what was the wiki guide time for it? Like about 2 days and 6 hours. So we should be able to do that with like plenty of time spare, but we'll just have to wait and see. But we got to win battles, feed dragons, and breed hybrids for now, but all of those have already been done by me, so we can't really progress in the event, like, at the moment. But we might as well do some enchantment fights. We don't have any clan event to do stuff for, so we just have to sort of do these fights when we need to. And why have you crashed? Why have you done this to me? Like, I just went to do you know what, I'm just gonna reset because you're being a pain. Fine. If you want to be like this with me, DML, you go ahead. See if I care. I mean, honestly, it's a little bit annoying, but you know, as long as we can actually get back into the game, I do not mind all that much. And yeah, regroup and prepare. The clan event will be back on next week. Stay tuned. And it has a little picture of Rupture there, so that's pretty cute. But will I attempt this again? Let's reset. There you go, you worked this time. Ugh. Silly game. Sometimes it just doesn't want to work. Sometimes you just want to be a pain in the neck for me. I don't know what's wrong with you, game. But, yeah, we haven't done many enchantment fights, so we might as well just do them when we can. Same with the arena. And then, you know, especially on my days off, because I don't get many of them, especially at the moment. So we can just sit back, relax, enjoy our DML fun, And we'll probably do some map fights today, just probably the blue ones, because, you know, we always need more food, always need more gold. I do need to keep leveling up our Medalist Dragon, so that we can upgrade our Light Temple as well. So we got that to do. We just got a lot of progress stuff to be doing. And there is nothing wrong with that. I am not gonna mind all that much. But with the event, like, I am on tier 8 at the moment. Like, I basically just got into tier 8, and we have about 6 days left. That is slow. I am progressing slowly in the event. Because again, I missed out on like a day and a half's worth of resets already. So, honestly, if you're on tier 6, I'm not sure if you're gonna make it to tier 10. If you're on tier 7, like, just started tier 7, say, again, I'm gonna say that you're gonna be cutting it very, very fine. And if you want to finish off tier 10, you're gonna have to pretty much do the rest of the tiers perfectly. But, again, most people should be on tier 8 minimum by now, and if not, you should be in the middle of tier 9 or finishing off tier 9 soon-ish at this point. So, I do wish you the best of luck with it. If your life just doesn't work around the DML events, then that sucks, but, no, that's how the cookie crumbles. Sometimes you just gotta let them go, and I'm sure the Ceramic and Jiang Dragons will become available as Dragons of the Week or as weekend events at some point. Like, recently, we even had the Elephant Dragon come back, which was actually, really surprising, but a nice touch. So never think that this is your only chance to get these dragons. I don't believe any of the Castle event dragons have come back around yet, but maybe we'll get those this year? Maybe. I mean, if they don't bring them out ever again, then people that, like, got the Castle Dragon and that, like, we're just gonna be considered, like, the only people to ever get them. Like, where is this guy? You were a massive pain in the butt to get, little pick! You're so annoying! But, you know, we've done some good stuff in the past with events. We've done some bad stuff with events as well. Actually, before we do these, we should probably train up Andy, because, you know, what? Why the heck not, basically. And then we'll just go and take on these fights, get some food, get some gold, enjoy ourselves, really. And we don't need any other dragons to help us, because Andy is just gonna destroy everything. But, yeah, again, we do have some pretty rare, air quotes, dragons. And, you know, people always say, I like playing this game, and I want to collect every dragon in DML one day. And I'm just gonna let you know right now that that's actually impossible. What is this team? Sumo and Dainty. What a weird combination. But yeah, it's pretty much impossible to collect every dragon in this game. One, because of the issue with habitats, and the fact that the amount of habitats that you can purchase at the moment does not house every dragon in the game, which is an outright issue and needs to be addressed, honestly. Like, not having enough spots is very problematic for a lot of players, and even me. I keep running out of space. It's gonna have to get to the point where every single legendary habitat will be replaced just for that one extra spot, and that really isn't how it should need to be. Like, having to replace your legendary habitats just because of the, like, limited amount of space you have, which means that then you earn less money for, like, dragons that have fire elements or whatever, and that's really counterproductive. But, you know, that's one of the design things, the way the game was designed. It was a choice that they made. Not sure why. I'm sure there's a reason for it, but, you know, there are problems in the game, obviously. That's why the clan events stopped, that's why they're fixing bugs all the time, that's why the game crashes, like, half the time when you open it. It's just one of those things, and again, it is a free-to-play game, so you should mostly expect these sort of issues, or not necessarily expect, but don't be surprised if they are there. Because at the end of the day, you can play this game and never have spent a penny on it, ever. The only reason I put any money onto this game is because I make YouTube videos on it, I get paid to play this game, so I should at least put some money that I earn back into this. But for most players, especially if you're not fully serious about level 80 teams, getting the Dragon Scale rewards, always finishing every event, if you're not like that, then you don't have to spend a single pence, or cent, or rupee, or whatever your country's currency is. You can just play, and obviously, if you don't have VIP, if you don't have the ability to put on cash, if you say are 3 items away from finishing event, if you can't put the money on for that, you are at a little bit of a disadvantage. Granted, but that's how these games work. And that doesn't give anyone a reason to complain at the people that do put money onto this game. Because, you know, some people have hundreds and hundreds of hours of playtime. And, you know, at a certain point, I think it is definitely acceptable to start, putting in cash, giving back to Gameloft for making this game, and all that jazz. So, you know, I guess let's just play a little talk spree on all that jazz. But we are getting a lot of stuff out of doing these blue map fights, which is pretty good. Don't get me wrong, I'm very happy about that. And again, it's just one button and everything dies. You see, you get to the point sometimes where this is just how the game is. Especially if you don't evenly level your team, you could just one-shot everything. We get about 40,000 almost food per quest that we do. And, you know, it does stack up. But the main thing I'm doing this for, like I said, is to level up our medalist, so then we can upgrade our light temple, then we can upgrade our lantern dragon, and maybe even one day have lantern dragon and autumn dragon fighting side by side. And then along with those two, we do really need a legendary with the earth element. So a lot of people are saying use the crystal dragon, some are saying use the skeleton, some are saying use the stash. There are a few options that we could go with. Not really sure what I'm going to choose, but I still remember the days when I was like, I want to use 2 legendaries and an epic, and the only epic that really suited my needs was the clay dragon. And now I just want 3 legendaries because they don't have any weaknesses, which is super overpowered, by the way. And, you know, they just wreck everything. They have higher base damage, they usually have more health, and, you know, I guess that's why legendaries are so difficult to breed. They are just that much stronger. It's like how in Pokemon most legendaries are banned in competitive battling because they are just OP as heck. Same goes with this game. If there was ever going to be a designated battling thing, I'm sure legendaries would either be banned or there'd be restrictions, sort of thing. Because if you just put a legendary, level 20 legendary against a level 20 rare, the legendary will always win. If you put it against level 20 epic, it will pretty much always win as well. And that's kind of, like I said, it's just OP as heck. So I don't really know what else to say about that. It's just, you know, if you are a low-level player, I suggest not using epics as soon as you can afford. If you do have gems, then you should go with legendaries straight away, unlock their 3rd element, and just wreck everything. Obviously, if you don't want to spend the 100 gems in unlocking their final element, then I suppose epics are completely fine. But if you do have the ability to unlock that final that final element, you should definitely just go with a full legendary team. As soon as you breed a legendary, choose that one. Because you will go so much further with a legendary than without one. So, you know, and Andy is like OP. He's so strong. Infection just poisons everything, everything dies. The main thing about Infection and like Shadow is that you can attack once, and then if it's their turn, they'll take a second lot of damage. Same with Fire, if you take the, what is it, Hot Coals? No. The other one. The one that's not Hot Coals. The Burning of Lastness. I don't know. I don't remember its name. It's actually gonna, like, annoy me that I can't remember what it's called. Slow Burn. I'm pretty sure it's called Slow Burn. Again, there's just so many names and things and dragons and elements and stuff. It's sometimes it just takes over my mind. I can't think. All I know is Infection is very strong. Shadow is very strong as well because you just disable the opponent's ability to attack with their upgraded abilities. So that it's basically like having a non-upgraded ability at that point. And that is crazy strong. Like, that is ridiculous. Like, that's the whole point of upgrading your abilities. Well, your elements, because, you know, using a level 1 light attack is exactly the same, pretty much, as using a level 1 fire. It doesn't make any difference, apart from when you upgrade them. And that's just how it is, I'm afraid. It's just how life is, it's how it's gonna be. And we can do this now, so there we go. We got one of these things. So this is for the Breeding Elemental Hybrids quest. So I am gonna put in a second one, we're gonna take that out, and then hatch another egg, etc, etc. Just rinse and repeat. And who's Dean is our medalist dragon, so how much can we... Oh, can we actually fully level him up? Sweet! We actually have quite a lot of food left as well. So now, congratulations, your dragons are well fed enough to reach another level with this temple. Light Temple level 4 unlocked. And that costs 4 million. Well, we got 43, so, you know, it's not going to be breaking the bank. And that is going to take 20 hours for it to upgrade. And then after that, the level 3 temples that we have are what exactly? Do we have, like, any left? We have a level 3 metal temple that we need to upgrade as well. So do we have any other metal dragons? Do we have, like, any level 20s that we could just, like, quickly give a little bit of a scooch them up by like, a certain amount of levels? I don't even know. We could upgrade, Archangel, but he doesn't have the metal element as of yet. I genuinely don't know. Maybe we'll just upgrade the Torpedo, just because I like the look of him. Like, having him at level 30, I think that'd just be quite funny, because he's got the angry eyes. Like, he permanently looks like he wants to kill you. I think that's very cute, in its own messed up way. So we will upgrade one more metal dragon, because that's the good thing about the medalist. He had light and metal, and he even has plant if we want to try and level him up to level 45, which is a very big stretch, because we do need to upgrade Shadow, Legendary, and Plant Temples to level 5. We need 4 Legendaries at level 45 plus for the Temple of Legends. We need, what is it, 5 level 45 dragons for Plant, and 5 level 45 for Shadow as well. Again, I don't know how I'm going to afford all this. Is that Lantern Dragon's only at level 40, because obviously we can't upgrade him because of the temple stuff, but even then, like, leveling up past level 30 is very expensive. 253,000 per quarter level up only at level 40 is insane. Like, soon enough, he'll probably end up being at the same level as our Clay Dragon, wherever he is. Yeah, level 54. So, you know, we do have a big goal of leveling up, upgrading temples and whatnot. Something I've been kind of avoiding, just because I find it a little bit annoying. But we can't really avoid it any longer, and I do want to include Samey here in our team. So it's just what we gotta do. So, anyway, I think I'm gonna end it there for now. That took forever, like a lot longer than it needed to. But I'm gonna keep doing the upgradey stuff. I'm gonna be doing the Great and the Dawn things as well. And obviously we didn't get anything for winning all those battles, so that hasn't even reset yet. 3 dragons. I don't even want to go on about this tier, it's just a little bit annoying all up. But, anyway, good luck with the event and everything like that. I hope you are on tier 8 as well, and hopefully we can finish the event together and unlock the Jiang Dragon at the end of the day. If you're trying to upgrade stuff, then I understand your struggle. But if you did like the video, then feel free to give me a like, because it does help me out at the end of the day. And thank you for being here. But until next time, I will see you then.